Hey guys, how y'all doing? Um, Quick update on my PT. Um, the fuel relay had to be fixed. I believe I told y'all this before, but the fuel relay was acting up. That's why my car kept cutting off uh, every so often. But after I got the relay fixed, I painted the car, blue. And of course, I still have some more layers I need to do, but I painted the car blue, and there's other stuff I'm gonna do to it. Change the suspensions and shocks in the back. But then I downloaded something called Per Expert. So Per Expert is an app where you can um you can well, it's like a dyno. It's like a portable dyno on your phone where it will calculate how much horsepower, or give you a, like a close figure of how much horsepower is in your car. And there's also a feature where you can do a 0 to 60 run, and it will time you. Instead of me trying to do it the way I was trying to do it before. But yeah, so after taking the car out, no, I'm not home. I'm on, a little vacation for the week. It was a well overdue, much needed vacation that, we needed to take. So after my car got off the shop, you know, the mechanic fixed the fuel relay because I couldn't figure out what it was. I didn't change all types of sensors and did everything I possibly could to try to fix and find a solution. But um, yeah, I couldn't find it. So I took it to one mechanic. Um, bring your own parts, and I paid them money to inspect my whole car and try to figure out why my car keep cutting off. They said they couldn't find nothing, and they charged me close to $200, but they said they couldn't find nothing. But y'all shop. Y'all supposed to be a professional shop. Okay, I took it to another mechanic. They told me they had me change the camshaft position sensor. They had me change the crankshaft position sensor, and still none of that worked. They couldn't find the problem. So I took it to another shop. Can't remember the exact name, but but when I took it to them, it took them about 4 to 5 days. And between that 4 to 5 day, they found a problem, the um, which was the fuel relay. They also had to fix the fuel pump because when I took it to bring your own parts to put a new fuel pump in my car, because I purchased a brand new fuel pump. It was brand new. There was nothing wrong with that fuel pump. I brought a brand new fuel pump, and I went to bring your own parts for them to put, install that fuel pump, in my PT. And I guess my PT Limited Sport, because that's what it is. It's a PT Cruiser Limited Sport. So my PT Limited Sport. So they kind of force, and and I guess the way that they installed the fuel pump damaged the floater on my fuel pump. You know what I'm saying? So that caused my fuel gauge, on my dash to not work because they damaged the float, you know, the floater. They damaged the floater, which is connected to the fuel pump. So they kind of they damaged my fuel pump. And then the other guy who took my fan out, he took the radiator fan out. When he put it back in, he messed up the wire somehow. Can't trust anybody. Can't trust everybody. Once you find that good, reliable, trustworthy mechanic, stick with that good, reliable, trustworthy mechanic. You know what I'm saying? So when I brought it to the last mechanic, well, the second to last mechanic, um, the one who took, 4 to 5 days, because they also had other vehicles in front of them that they had to work on. So that's why it took so long. But I'm pretty sure it didn't take them too long to find the problem, which was the fuel relay, which they fixed. And they was like, hey, there's some damage to your fuel pump. The last person who put your fuel pump in there damaged your fuel pump. I said, yeah, it was bring your own parts. That's the name of the shop. The name of the shop is BYOP. Bring your own parts. They're the one who messed up my fuel pump. The other mechanic the mechanic who fixed my car said the wiring for the fan was kind of, because my car started overheating. I'm like, why is my car overheating? And my coolant is full. I don't see no coolant leaks anywhere. So he said the wiring for the radiator fan was kind of messed up. Whoever did that, whoever took my fan out or replaced my fan, they messed it up. So I know who did that. I'm not going to say no names for that part, but yeah, I know who did it. So he had to fix the wiring for the radiator fan. He fixed the fuel relay. He found the main source of why my car kept cutting off, right? So he fixed the radiator fan. He fixed the fuel relay, and then he also fixed the fuel pump and the floater on the fuel pump that bring your own parts, installed. So I don't know if there's other bring your own parts in the world, but the bring your own parts on Parkway East, Roebuck, don't go to them. Don't go to them. They do a rush job, and then when they mess stuff up, they don't try to fix it. They don't go to them. Okay. So I'm not on here to bash bring your own parts. I'm just giving you a quick update what's been going on my PT. I won't be on here too much longer because, like I said, I'm on vacation. I'm trying to, rest, relax, and just. So after my car got fixed, it cost me about $600 um, to fix the fuel pump, the fuel relay, and the fan. Cost me about 600. Okay, whatever. I came out of pocket and did that. It's not a problem. As y'all know, Chrysler does not work on PT Cruisers anymore. I repeat, Chrysler dealerships does not work on PT Cruisers anymore. This is why I'm running around trying to find other mechanics who can fix my car, the right way. So that's the first time my car went into the shop. Came out, my car was good. So my car went back into the shop, which I just got out last week. My car went back into the shop because I just downloaded and installed, the Per Expert app, where you can, see how much horsepower you have and do a 0 to 60 run. And, my first time using it. And, I made a lot of errors because I didn't know, I was having a little issue trying to understand, okay, do I drive slow? And then once it gets to second gear, do I floor it? And before it gets to third gear, do I let go of the pedal? Or, I'm still trying to, figure out exactly how to do it in order for the app to calculate how much horsepower is in my car. I'm still working on it, but that's not what messed up my car. That's not what made my car go into the shop the second time. What made my car go into the shop the second time is that it was 100 degrees And you know, when you're doing runs like that, all your windows gotta be up. You can't have the AC on. So I was burning up. So that heat was starting to get to me. I started getting a little bit impatient. I got a little bit impatient. So driving down the road after doing that, and I'm like, nah, that wasn't right. So turning around, making that U-turn, instead of going on a regular pavement and making a U-turn, I decided to jump the curb and go on, you know, jump on because there's like the back roads where I have the curve. The curve is right there, and then there's grass and rocks and stuff like that. So I did something stupid, and I jumped that curve, and then I kind of floored it. Once I jumped that curve, I floored it. So I kind of went over some type of rock, or something like that. That kind of damaged my radiator, killed my radiator fan to where my fan just died. So, and then it damaged the AC compressor. So when I would press on the pedal, the AC compressor would hit. I think it would hit on the fan, or it would hit on something where you hit. Cack, 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 cack. I didn't know what it was, so I had to put my car in park and turn it off. I popped the hood to see what's going on. And I got in the car, tried driving it again, for like 2 seconds, and then I heard cat, 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 cat. It was overheating, so I cut it off. So I called AAA right away and had AAA bring me home. And then I took my car to this mechanic that's across the street from my church. And I love that dude. Jose, I love that dude because when I took it to him, he found out what the problem was, just like that, and he fixed it. He fixed my radiator fan, which I damaged. It was my fault this time. It was my fault. But he fixed the radiator fan. He fixed he adjusted the AC compressor so it don't hit on the thing. So, my car is good. I got it out the shop last week, but he told me to pay him um this week, which is tomorrow, Friday. He told me to pay him Friday because I told him I was going on vacation. So my car is out the shop. And the second time, it was my fault. My bad, my bad, my bad. Y'all looking at me like, bro, why would you do that? Why would you drive on a curve with a PT Cruiser that's low to the ground? You know what I'm saying? If it was a truck, a F-150 or something like that, that's understandable because they have higher suspensions and, they could do that. But, like, why would I do that, with a PT Cruiser? Y'all asking me, like, why would you do that to a PT Cruiser that's low to the ground, bro? So, yeah, that was dumb on my part. So it's finally out the shop. She's back. I haven't gotten to drive her yet the way I wanted to since I got her out the shop because I had my other car, the Torres. I had some stuff I had to do to that, do the maintenance, oil change and tires, spare tire, and make sure everything is good, for the road trip, for the vacation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely excited and just anxious to get back home, kind of, just jump in my PT, just drive it around, and just enjoy my PT again. And I didn't order it. I went to Walmart and I purchased something called Turf and Sturf, something like that. It's something that can clean your aerial rug. It can clean the your car seat, like if you have like the carpet type material car seat, you could use that to clean it. And according to the research, it does a great job. I haven't used it yet, but according to what I've been researching, it does a great job in cleaning your stuff. So I'm gonna use that for the PT. And I also brought another can to clean my aerial rug in my crib. So I just wanted to give y'all that update. And like I said, I will be doing some more content with the PT. I've just been crazy busy, especially with convention and then national conventions coming up, and then doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, and So yeah. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button. It ain't gonna cost you no money. It's gonna be free. FREE. It's gonna be free. Hit the subscribe button. So every content that's uploaded, you'll get it within that minute or within that 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You'll get it right away. All right. So thanks for tuning in. This is Royal Swag Autos saying Waneezy for Sheezy Maneezy.